的世界不是朋友，就是敌人。
What's up, people? I just came back from watching Journey to the West 2 Demon Strikes Back. First Journey to the West film directed by Stephen Chow, and this sequel is not directed by Stephen Chow. It's only written and produced by Stephen Chow, but it is directed by Sun Hak, if I didn't butcher the name. So let me get the storyline first. So the storyline for this film is all about is a sequel. So after the master Tong Samzong recruited his 3 disciples, so they are on a journey to India to retrieve the scripture or something powerful. I forgot what it's about. So this is like a middle of the quest. So in this middle of the quest, they ran through a lot of demons and a lot of stuff to fight demons and stuff. And then this particular story emphasized a lot of the relationship between Tong Samzong and the Monkey King Su Wukong. So the monkey and the master, so they emphasize the relationship between the both of them, because when I was younger, I watched the whole story of the Chinese Odysseys, and then the relationship between, there was one particular few episodes they emphasized a lot on the Monkey King and the Master, and then their relationship went downhill very, very quickly, to the point that the Monkey King will not be the Master disciples anymore. So this is what the movie is all about, and then along the way there's a lot of problems going on between the two. The storyline alone is very interesting. I totally invest the story. That is the only good thing about the movie. The other stuff of the movie was horrible as shit. It was totally not worth to watch. The only good thing about this movie was that storyline. Other stuff is not good at all. Let me give you an example what other stuff that are not good at. The pacing was very bad. The scene transition was really bad. The character development was bad. The CGI was bad. Everything else in this film was bad. Thank God that this is not a Stephen Chow's movie. If this film is directed by Stephen Chow, it doesn't feel like a Stephen Chow's movie because there's no magic, Stephen Chow magic in it at all. Because Stephen Chow movie usually you have the Stephen Chow kind of comedy, and then there's some of the smaller moments of comedy where it makes the small moments of comedy memorable. But every comedic moment in this film is not memorable at all, and there's no character development in terms of Stephen Chow's style. So nothing in this film speaks out Stephen Chow. And then because turns out that it was directed by Su Hak, who directed quite a lot of movies as well, which is quite well known in the Chinese cinema. But the problem with this film is that Stephen Chow should have directed this film. If Stephen Chow directed this film, he would have a lot of some of his own magic in this film, and then the storytelling, the character development, the small comedic moments. That is where the first Journey to the West film shines, because why that film did so well, because it has a lot of Stephen Chow's creativity. It has all the charm to it. It has all the comedic moments, and then all the magics into it, which this sequel fails to do so. Everything about this film fails to do so. The storyline, I can totally see that the storyline was a Stephen Chow's story about the Chinese Odyssey. But the problem, everything else in this film was bad. The casting was bad as well. The casting was the main problem, because it took away the main cast from the first movie, and then now you have the totally different cast, which kind of ruins the mood there. So when I saw the trailer for this film, I totally don't have the mood to watch it at all because of the cast. It was totally different, to be honest. In terms of the production, why it's not good at all. The post-production, the pre-production, nothing is good at all. Only the writing of this film is good. The CGI was horrible. The pacing was horrible. And to be honest, this film could have cut them short. There are so many unnecessary parts, to the point it's hard to understand. And then okay, I want to talk about some of the characters, like the pig and the fish. Well, I know who are they called. They are called the pig called Jibagai, and then the fish called Zhang, which by right should be called sand monster. They are totally useless, or literally useless, and they are not appropriate to the story whatsoever. Because the pig even though the pig is supposed to be very perverted, but like the first movie, they made him perverted and disgusting in a good way, whereas this one, they made him very annoying. So annoying as in because he's so perverted that they made him so freaking annoying. Whereas for the Sand guy, Sa Zhang, he is supposed to be the dumb character because according to the Chinese story, he was the general or the god in the heavens, and then we did something wrong. So the other gods took away his wisdom. Then he is supposed to be stupid, but nothing stupid. He is not showing any stupidity in this film. Then he showed, and then someone his fighting skill was, to be honest, this is like the best fighting skill from this character, the sand monster, but the fish guy monster as well. But the problem is that I don't see any stupidity at all. He is supposed to be stupid, but because this guy shows a lot of sarcasm in him. He's like the wisest of them all. Okay, I want to talk about the Monkey King. This is the kind of, I can say, the fiercest, the most serious Monkey King I've ever seen. Because most of the time, the Monkey King Wukong has always been the more of a the naughty type or the very kiddie type of character. When it comes to seriousness, he is very, very serious. But this is the most serious and most angry, the angriest Monkey King I've ever seen. On the other hand, the master, Tong Samzong, this is the most comedic Tong Samzong I've ever seen. To the point, it's not even serious. I cannot take this guy seriously at all. The casting was already a problem because you took away the main cast from the previous Journey to the West by Stephen Chow. The casting was already a problem. The script writing for him is already a problem. Everything about him is already a problem, which I cannot take him seriously whatsoever. Oh my god. But I'm going to say this, that the first Journey to the West Stephen Chow movie, the Tong Samzong the Master, he is comedic in appropriate way. To the point, he's not comedic, very comedy all the time. Whereas this one, you don't feel the seriousness from here at all, because literally you don't feel the seriousness from here now, which I cannot take him seriously at all. So he's so comedic and so, I can't grasp that he's not likable to, in my own opinion. Other than that, all the other characters like the demons, the monster, the spirit, they didn't develop that well. They just like establish like what they want to do. There's no backstory at all. Because the reason why there's no backstory, because of the cutting and the script written for these characters are not well developed at all. So you are not invested in these characters at all. To the point you don't give a shit about these characters. So they are kind of like established. They are there. They are just there. So it's very, very wasteful. The editing in this film was so horrible to the point like it felt like so many missing puzzles. It's like one big puzzle. There are so many spots missing, yet you still see the picture. What is it? As in, like, it's a London picture. There's still few spots missing there, here and there. But it's an incomplete picture, but you know what the picture is all about. That is the idea of the whole film. The editing was bad, because there's so many cutting scenes here and there that needs to be filled out of what's going on. The action, oh my god, a lot of action in this film that doesn't even really make sense. It so doesn't make sense to the point, I don't know what am I watching. It's just full of action, back to the point it became a freaking noise. It's just, I mean, some of the action sequences did quite well, but so many action sequences that did not do well, in my own opinion. Not like the first movie where it is well done, but this one is not well done at all. Oh my god, so many things that didn't do well. Other than that, sequences is not good at all. So many negative things I have to say. So it made this film an unnecessary sequel. To the point I don't even want to watch the third one. This film should be a standalone film on its own without any connection to the first one at all. Of course, there are some of the flashback of the first one where the master fell in love with this girl fell in love with the girl portrayed by Xu Kei in the first film. So there's a bit of flashback, which is so unnecessary, but I do understand where are they going from. So to the point that there will be the third film. So many things I really don't like. There is one particular thing that I do appreciate, like where they emphasize on the relationship between the Monkey King Su Wukong and then the Master Tong Samzong. There's one particular scene where the struggle and the climax of their relationship where they're about to end, that is the strongest part of the movie, which I really do enjoy. I do feel that is the only part where I do feel for both characters. Other than that, this whole film is a rubbish, or just a big mess. Everything is just action, beating, then the storyline just run is a thin line. Oh, the CGI looks so terrible for modern CGI right now. It's so terrible to the point I can tell like which is fake, which is black, to the point my eyes are sore right now. I can't even take this film seriously. Literally, this could be one of my worst movie of 2017. Literally, I had high hopes entering this film. When I entered this cinema, I was really hoping to get a very good beat out of this film. I was, because it's a Stephen Chow's movie, written and produced by Stephen Chow. While I was sitting there, I was struggling accepting that this film is by Stephen Chow, because this is a very bad Stephen Chow, for Stephen Chow's standard kind of film. When I saw the credit and directed by Suhak, sorry for butchering the name, then I was kind of relieved, to be honest, because it's not directed by Stephen Chow at all, because you don't see any Stephen Chow's magic in this film, or it's the total rubbish in this film. So I was like, oh, thank God that this is not directed by Stephen Chow at all. It's only written and produced. When it comes to the script, you can see the Stephen Chow style is there, but just not the direction of the film. So that is all I said. I don't recommend this film to you guys at all. This is just a waste of time. It's not even a good sequel at all. To the point, I think there will be a third sequel. It's a big difference from the first movie to the second movie. What a drastically drop of a quality of a film. I'm gonna give Journey to the West 2 Demon Strikes Back a 2 out of 10. I'm sorry, but the only reason why I give 2 points because of the story and then that particular scene that I like, and then there's some stuff that I do like. But other than that, there's a lot of stuff that I don't really like at all. So this is a very big disappointed film for me. So honestly, I don't really recommend you guys go and watch this film at all. To the point, you just leave the first Stephen Chow's movie, Journey to the West, alone without having any connections with the second one. It's a totally garbage of a film. So this is my movie review for Journey to the West, Demon Strikes Back, and I'll see you all next time.